This is a dating after divorce story time. I've been ghosted, I've been stood up, I've had really aggressive, crazy dates. I'm off the dating apps, and recently I met someone in real life. And I want to talk about this because I want to normalize what normal behavior should be in dating after divorce and dating in 2022. So I met this person, we hit it off. He, messaged me the next day to grab a coffee. After the event, 2 days later, I was still feeling hungover, and he came over and he brought...
Hungover? That's already a red flag, guys. Can't this chick handle her liquor in her 30s? It's already a red flag.
Brought me dinner and Gatorade to make sure that I felt better. He's calling me.
He brought her dinner and Gatorade? How about, not water? Why Gatorade?
Making plans with me. He's showing interest. So
she's got to get her nails done.
I was talking to one of my male friends about this and just saying wow, this is really great.
It's starting to grow out.
And my friend Jordan reminded me of something.
My friend Jordan, so she has a bunch of orbiters in her life. Also red flag. I don't like these dudes hanging around and giving her advice. If she's my chick, if we're just casually dating, I don't care. But sounds like this guy wants something more.
He said, Katrina, this is normal behavior. This is how people should be treating you. We've become so accustomed to toxic modern dating culture, the inconsistencies, waiting for text messages, not wanting to make plans, the ghosting, the breadcrumbing, that when you meet somebody and they're acting like a normal human being would if they're interested in dating you, we think oh my God, this is such a great person. That's the normal behavior. That's how people should be treating you. That normalize proper civil behavior when it comes to dating after divorce.
And you know what's going to happen to this guy that she is praising right now, that her friend Jordan is praising right now? That is bringing her dinner when she's hungover and bringing her a bottle of Gatorade, that she's going, this is what normal behavior looks like. Even Jordan said it. Katrina, this is what normal behavior looks like. This guy, I can bet you $1 million, will be out the door in about 2 seconds, right? She is not going to have that type of romantic, let me rip my clothes off for this guy feelings. Instead, you know who he's going to end up like? He's going to end up like her buddy Jordan. Where now this guy will be like, you know what, Katrina? That's great. That is what normal looks like. Did he bring you a Gatorade like I did one day? That one time? No. This dude is going to be on his way to the friend zone just as Jordan is. And who knows, maybe Jordan needs some company, right? And he's tired of being in the friend zone with all these other dudes. He wants some new fresh meat. Telling Katrina here, go for this guy because he will end up in her friend zone too. Because the reason why Jordan, this dude, and so many others are in her friend zone is because she does not value this, right? How do I know? How do I know Katrina doesn't value this? I know because she's still single in her 30s. Simple as that, right? I always tell you guys this. Simple as that. If she's still single, she's in her 30s, it's because what she values is dickheads, a-holes, excuse my language, buttheads, a-holes, jerks, those guys. Right, because if she did value this kind of treatment, to where now she's like, oh my gosh, some guy just brought me dinner and a Gatorade. It just tells you what she was doing in her 20s, right? And obviously she's still getting wasted and hungover. So you know what, dude? Yeah, it's her loss if she lets you go, which she probably will, just based on your behavior, because these DGs over 30 only value one thing. Mistreatment, right? Mental abuse, right? Breadcrumbing, as she said, ghosting, disappearing. That's what they value. That's what they chase. And I haven't seen otherwise yet. She looks like an attractive girl, looks like a nice person. So it always saddens me why this girl like this, how come she's not, like 5 years, 7 years deep into her marriage, raising some kids. That's what she should be doing. She shouldn't be out here, on these dating apps screwing around, getting, hungover and dude bringing her Gatorade the following day. She shouldn't be talking to this, orbiter, this simp orbiter in her life that's trying to give her advice on dudes she dates. No, she should be with her husband and her family right now. Instead, look where she is, guys. She's in this studio box apartment. She's got her wine in the back, and this is not a home. This is not a home. Okay, let's roll on to the next clip. Okay, here's the next clip. This boob head put some copyright music in it, so I have to mute the music, but I will go ahead and read what she wrote here. She says, 2 years after my divorce, I started dating someone new. So she got divorced, right? She looks like she probably was married for at least 10 years, and now she's been divorced for 2 years, right? She was another one of these fools that left probably a good man for her who treated her well to get out there because I think the grass is greener on the other side. I want to see what's up on Tinder. I want to see if I could, nab myself a better man, a better husband. Nope. Instead, here she is in her car making this TikTok. She says after her divorce, 2 years in, she found some sucker to start dating her. She's saying, it was the best relationship I've ever been in. Seriously. I thought I found the chat I was looking for. And then he met oh my gosh, guys, she's a single mom. He met my children and became a big part of our lives. Oh, well, this guy's an idiot, man. He dates a single mom, a divorced single mom. I mean, lots of red flags here. After 9 months and without any warning, he broke up with me. Well, just kind of like what you did to your husband, right? Took the kids, took him to court, divorced, probably took some money from him in divorce, and now some dude is doing it to you. No explanation of him breaking up with me except this is just isn't what I want. You know what the dude probably saw was like, this chick is a train wreck, like most single moms, like most of you boneheads out there who've attempted to date single moms. You get to their house, you see it's a train wreck, the kids are out of control. As much as she tries to like fix them up for you and probably like slap them around before you get to the house, like, don't you embarrass me, don't you blow this for me, don't you blow this, I'm about to get you a dad, you all just shut up and sit there and be good, right? You probably did that. And then the dude probably saw what was really going on in that house after 9 months. He probably started checking his credit card bill and going, hey man, it's like 3,000% more than what I'm used to paying, and I used to just buy McDonald's for me, now I'm buying it for her Rugrats, Chad Jr., these aren't even my kids. He started to, reality started to set in on homeboy. And he started to see like, hey, you know what? The juice just ain't worth the squeeze, right? It just ain't worth the squeeze. And, she's not a bad looking girl either, right? She's not bad looking. But, like I said, it's just not worth it, man. For this guy, he was like, it's just not what I want. That's his exact words. He said, this just isn't what I want. I don't blame you, dude. I don't know why you jumped in there in the first place. It's been 8 months and it still hurts. So 8 months later, she's still hurting. And really what this is, fellas, this is payback, right? This is the universe paying her back for the pain, the hurt that she caused her husband, the coldness, right? I know, because it's happened to all of your exes. It's happened to my exes, right? They tried to screw us over, and then came back around to bite them in the ass because they met some guy that they really liked, and that guy essentially, kicked her where it hurts, right? He gave her a taste of her own medicine. And, of course, she doesn't like this. And so, yep, she's like having a hard time moving on with this one. Of course you are. And, it's now it's going to be even harder because you are a divorced, single mom with kids. Okay, you're not going to get a whole lot of there's not going to be any high value guys who are going to want to dabble in that. I mean, that is just a landmine. All right, one more clip. Okay.
So many comments on my dating with kids after divorce. After reading through all the comments, this is the second thing I'm going to say. If you do decide to introduce your kids, and you will at some point, right? I recommend waiting a year to make sure you go through all the ups and downs, because if you're a single parent, you don't get to see this person very much. So waiting a year till you can see each other like 50 times is not a bad idea, and it allows you both to kind of go through the ebbs and flows and make sure it's something that you want to do. And here's why I recommend doing this. From the kid's perspective, I think every kid is different. It might not bother them to meet multiple partners throughout their life. It might, though.
It might not bother the kids to meet multiple of your partners, right? Not their partners, your partners. Because for many of these single moms, you know, the amount of guys they bring into these kids' life, it's like a revolving door. It's a revolving door. Why? Because single moms, most of them are just for the streets, right? Most of them, the reason why they are single moms, couldn't keep the legs closed.
Thing that I want to impart to you and why I recommend waiting is because once your kids' emotions get involved, it might change the way that you make decisions about your partner.
AKA, the kids will have a say in you getting rid of this guy.
And this is a very important decision, as we all know. If you've been through divorce or you're a single parent, like...
Why is this funny?
Relationship choices matter, and the fewer amounts of emotional experiences you have that are informing your decision making, the better. Breakups are super tough to go through, so it's even harder when you've got kids that are also in love with this person.
And by the way, guys, this is a big reason why, if you've dated single moms, they don't want you meeting the kids right off the bat, right? Because she wants to vet you out first, and she wants to be able to just dispose of you, right? She just wants to be able to dispose of you, which isn't a bad deal if all you're doing is, you know, trying to get what you want out of that relationship and then head out, right? But if you're looking to stay, I mean, yeah, these women don't, like, these single moms don't want to introduce you to the kids because you're still expendable, right? You're expendable until the kids get to know you and they get to like you and they get attached to you. Then she's kind of stuck with you, right?
And really like this person and don't want this person to go away. It can make it really difficult for you in the grieving process if you do decide that you want to let them go. Do what you want.
Told you.
It's not a blueprint. I'm just saying it's going to make it harder for you.
Told you. They're so selfish, right? I mean, duh, right? Like, we didn't know that. We already know she's selfish because she had those kids without the daddy, right? The daddy's not even around anymore. Told you, she's totally selfish. This is what I say about, like, 99% of single moms these days is almost entirely they're all selfish, right? They might be like, take care of my kids. What do you mean I'm selfish? It's like, you had those kids without their father. You're depriving them of having a male role model in their lives, right? You're depriving them of that. And every kid should have a father, man. Every kid should have both parents. It just saddens me that this is what's going on. But you have single moms out there, you know, and women like this who are cheerleading for them. She's probably a single mom herself, you know, talk about how, don't introduce him to kids because, you know, it'll be easier to get rid of him. And then bring in the next dude, and the next dude, and the next dude, right? They're just taking applications all day long, right? And besides that, you know they're still banging the baby daddy, right? That guy he's got a freebie for the rest of his life as long as that, you know, she's still got that kid. She's got a freebie. As always, drop your comments below, gentlemen. Let me know what you think of tonight's coaching video. Anything you'd like to add, anything you'd like to share, please drop them in the comments below. As always, this is M from the 33 Secrets. Don't forget to smash the like button, smash the subscribe button, and smash that notification bell for me as well. Do it for the YouTube algorithm. And for you guys who want to support my work and everything you're learning from me here, best way to do that is just jump into 7 months of mastery. Right now, it's only $1 for the entire first month of coaching lessons from me, so take advantage of it. Right? Just takes 2 seconds to sign up. Click the link below in my description box. It will take you over to my website where you can get signed up right now. So do that now, and I'll see you in my next coaching video. I'm out.